We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Adam Greenberg, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. William Blankenship will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the mat.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. To the plate now, Freddie Santiago. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Greenberg gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ronnie Wickert, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping in, Michael Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Into the box, Manny Morales. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 62 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Standing in, Michael Black. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tyler Coleman.
Tyler Coleman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's a ball.
That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
Three and 2.
that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner, has had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. The 3-0 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 7, the catcher, Travis James.
Into the box now, Travis James. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting 8.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Nicholas Horner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far on the year, Horner is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Horner brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Ronnie Wickert.
The pitcher.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he's safe.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jackie Reinecker is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Jackie Reinecker.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Coming to the plate again, Tyler Colvin, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes.
2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1.
That's a ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds nothing. Now in the box, Chad Babcock. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Homer Mays. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Sonny Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now batting, James Garza. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. From the belt, the pitch. Looped out towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Travis James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nicholas Horner.
Ready to take his hacks again, Nicholas Horner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
I'm no hitting coach,
The
but
pitcher.
I know they always
Ronnie.
preach, if you're going to swing,
Wicker.
swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Digging in to try it again, Ronnie Wickert. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Strike two. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Striding into the box, Alex Cabrera. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Jackie Reinecker, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Row still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
At the plate, Michael Jordan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Manny Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Down and away, ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Michael Black.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Palm ball in there, strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Chad Babcock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Morales rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Sonny Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, we've of course spotlighted the positives of his season batting totals, but putting a microscope on the last 10 games, His batting numbers have actually dropped off to around the league average over that time.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the left.
And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 7-4. Into the box, Adam Greenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. And the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. A hit in 2 tries so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Back up the middle, reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Coleman.
Now at the plate, Tyler Coleman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's close.
The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Seven runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. So stepping in, James Garza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1.
After ball. 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Cabrera.
Stepping into the box, Alex Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Right to him. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, the pitcher, Jackie Reinicker.
So here now's the pitcher, Jackie Reinicker. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 0-1 is a forkball in there for a called strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Anderson is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 48.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Morales comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The catcher, Travis James.
Digging in once again, Travis James. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now at the plate, Michael Jordan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Manny Morales. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Now a palm ball is looked at here for strike 2. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coleman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Digging in, Michael Black, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2.
Careful.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Nicholas Horner. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Ronnie Wickert.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Wickert. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Greenberg, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Freddie Santiago would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Hit in the air down the right field line. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another shot now, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Chad Babcock.
Chad Babcock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
That's out the corner. Yep, offering.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Homer Mays. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Sonny Anderson. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. windup and the 0-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, James Garza. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the forkball, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Daniel.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Morse is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brandon Sutton is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 15, Brandon.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Coleman. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Forward.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 are gone in the inning, and we'll get a chance to see the free swinging Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still up 7-5. Phil Mortensen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Phil Mortensen.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Cabrera.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Sutton.
Digging in, Brandon Sutton. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Michael Jordan. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. Here
comes the first pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch popped up. Mortensen is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny Morales.
In now for the Reds, Manny Morales. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Rondell Carlisle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Rondell Carlisle.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James.
The catcher, Travis James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nicholas Horner.
So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Horner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No ball, 1 strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Alvaro Ojeda will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Alvaro Ojeda.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Adam Greenberg would be next. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 7-5. Larry Valdez is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Larry Valdez.
Leading off the inning, Michael Black, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Michael Black.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Coleman is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Chad.
At the plate, Chad Babcock. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The first baseman.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Striding in once again, Homer Mays. From the belt, the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Marcus Gutierrez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Marcus Gutierrez.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year, 3 homers and 30 RBIs. The 1-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. James Garza would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 3-1. drilled down the line. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-5. Robert Lewis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Lewis. Leading off to the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
From the stretch. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping up now, Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Hard on the ground toward short, reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and 0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
At the plate, Tyler Coleman, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Digging in now, James Garza will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And that's taken for strike one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
One strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Horner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Alex Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Greenberg is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Sutton.
Standing in, Brandon Sutton, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's him up.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Fouled away. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
7-5 tonight's final. The Chicago Cubs with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Ronnie Wickert earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. William Blankenship was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his 45th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.